I got so drunk recently I blacked out, woke up the next morning, somebody drew a forehead on my dick. Can you believe that? And I was drinking with my parents, that was like the weirdest part about it, you know? Like nobody made eye contact that next Christmas morning, you know? I'm joking, we made eye contact. I don't know why drinking is, like legal and weed is illegal, though, you know? Like, well, alcohol makes people violent and fight. Weed just makes you like shitty music, that's all that really happens, you know? Listen to Pink Floyd for half your life, you know? This isn't that good, it's kind of just sounds, I think, Like, what would you rather have, too? Would you rather have a kid grow up and be like, yeah, my dad used to come home, get drunk, and beat me? Or a kid grew up and be like, yeah, my dad used to come home, get high, and eat pancakes. Then he tried to remember what he was just talking about for hours at a time. What was I just saying, man? What was I just saying, man? I remember one time I walked in the den and he just realized he was looking at a map upside down for 20 minutes. And that's when he started laughing until he fell asleep. I got so high recently, this has never happened before. I've gotten paranoid, but I got existentially confused. Did that ever happen to you? I was super high, I walked into my kitchen to see what time it was. I looked at the microwave clock and it just said end. Hey Nick, what time is it? I think that's it. I think we used them all up, man. Weed and all that shit is good stuff. Just hanging out. You ever hang out with somebody and I was super high on this date. You ever get high before a first date? That's fine. And she starts doing this thing where every time she'd come across a word from a foreign language, she felt the need to pronounce that word in its native tongue. Like we're at dinner, you get somebody in your group that does it, right? They're super cool, like everything's fine. All of a sudden they're like, oh, wait, someone drink? Let's get someone drink. Let's get like a fun drink. To drink? I'm gonna have it. I gotta eat it. Sound good? You wanna get a margarita? We'll get a pinch of strawberry margarita. And a croissant. Do people do that in other parts of the world? Is there a guy in France right now looking at a French menu, coming across English words, doing the same thing? Garçon, je veux le manger, pour petit déjeuner, biscuits and beans. Make it grits and some Mountain Dew. The saddest part about going out and drinking by yourself is tagging yourself in all the pictures the next day. Throwing it up right there. Passed out. Who took these pictures? My buddies back home are always like, hey Vatterott, when are you going to be famous? When are you going to be famous? I'm always like, as soon as they find the bodies. All my buddies back home are getting married. Whenever they tell me to get married, I always do that thing where like, hey, when did you know, man? When did you know? When did you know? When did you, what was that moment that you knew she was pregnant? When did you know? Is it right now? Yeah, is he finding out right now? Because she's pregnant, yeah. Yeah, it's mine, you can have it. I got 8 already. I got another baby. We're gonna have 9 babies. That's stupid. This is stupid. 9 babies is stupid. You tell me you're supposed to spend 2 months' salary on a wedding ring, and I said that last weekend. This girl goes, it's actually 3 months' salary. She was sitting by herself. 2 months' salary is a lot. Like I'm gonna spend $300 on a ring. What is it made of gold? Jeez, it's expensive. You ever see, I'm trying to date though, you're trying to meet people. You ever see somebody walking down the street and they look hot from the back of their head? And then they turn around and it's just another back of their head? Isn't that weird? No, recently though, I tried to find a girl on Craigslist. I went on a date with a girl. I will never do that again. Boy, I tell you what, she turned out to be a real butter dick. You know what I'm saying? First time and last time that was the third time. The third time that happened. Third time, I'll do it a couple more times. Third time and fifth to the last time that will ever happen, you know? You guys are fun. I like you guys. I got, you're talking about, like, people fuck up their last name. My name is Vatterott. It's Nick Vatterott. Every time AT&T calls, they ask for Vatterbot. And I correct them every time, and they still do it. So now I just play along. They're like, "Hi, is Mr. Vatterbot there?" "This is Mr. Vatterbot. I would like to have 5 internets installed inside my eyeball." I met a girl named Flannery once, and that was her first name, and she was dating my buddy CJ Flannery. And I go, "You know what that means?" She goes, "Yes, I know. If we get married, my name will be Flannery. That's what everybody thinks." But I'm like, it's new for me. And I walked away and I felt bad. I was like, I said what everybody said. And then I was like, I tried to think of something that maybe not everybody had said, you know? And I went back and I was like, but you know how sometimes people say people's name twice to specify who you're talking about? Like it'd be like, "Hey, did you know Mike got a DWI?" Like, Mike? Like Mike? So I don't want them to get married and then have like a terrible cocaine addiction, you know? Like, you know Flannery does cocaine? Like Flannery? Like Flannery? That's a lot of things that'll have to happen. I was at a restaurant once and the bartender, my friend Taylor, goes up to this guy and goes, "All right, here's a drink. If you need anything else, let me know. My name's Taylor." And he goes, "Darklaw?" What? Exactly, what? Like that's what he thought, I guess that's what he thought she said her name was, and he was like, okay, if you hear somebody and they introduce themselves and you don't hear what their name, you say, "What was that?" You know? What I'll do, I'll say back a name that's an actual name, you know? And the one thing you can't say is Darklaw. I don't think that's even if you could have sworn they said their name was Darklaw, there's an old saying, it goes like this: nobody's called Darklaw, alright? What's her name? I don't know, Darklaw? You're not even trying anymore. People bobble boodle, I don't know. Hey, unless they have like glowing red eyes and reptile wings, you know, then maybe they're Darklaw, you know? "I'm Darklaw." You say Taylor? No! What do I have, rocks in my mouth? Oh, I do? Oh, how's that? Oh, that's much better, thank you. My name's Doglaw, James Doglaw. Did you say James Taylor? No! I want Taylor to marry James Taylor, so she's Taylor. I think that'd be great, you know? "Hi, I'm Taylor. Doglaw. There's a lot of shit that have to happen. Christmas is coming up. I gotta do better. I gotta buy some good gifts this year. I bought shit. You know, I found this out last year. PS1 duct tape to a PS2 does not make it a PS3.